Hello everybody from the south side of Chicago. Zack Hample back with you at Guaranteed Rate Field for the second straight day. Now, one of the main things that got me excited about coming to Chicago was seeing Mike Trout. The Angels are here, but guess what? He left the game last night early with some toe discomfort, and I've heard he's not in the lineup today. To which I say, rub some dirt on it, kid. On the plus side, Albert Pujols was not playing yesterday. He is supposed to play today, so looking forward to hopefully getting close to and catching one of his home runs. Batting practice yesterday was surprisingly good, tons of action, hoping for more of that today, so let's get inside. In the cup holder.
Wow, Zack, you got it.
Hey, man, be sure to check out
I've said it before and I'll say it again. What a difference a day makes. Yesterday, I got 10 baseballs here, and today, only 2. There was a slightly different rotation in the batting practice groups. I ran into right field today expecting some lefties to be up there, but instead everybody was right-handed, so I shifted over to the left field bleachers briefly, lost a little time doing that, didn't get anything over there, then ran back to right field for the second group. Justin Bour was in there, Shohei Ohtani was hitting as well, but those guys did not hit nearly as many home runs into the seats today as they did yesterday. Yesterday, a guard threw a few baseballs to me. Today, there were 0 toss-ups to be had. It was a Friday yesterday, it's a Saturday today, bigger pregame crowd today. So that's just what happens. The numbers can vary drastically from one day to the next when seemingly everything else is pretty much the same. Anyway, the 2 baseballs, I will definitely take it, and there were so many people coming up to me at the end of BP. Really great to connect with so many folks here, signing lots of autographs on tickets, on baseballs, on hats, baseball gloves. My videographer Chris signed a ticket as well. Nice to see him getting some much deserved love. For right now, it's about 40 minutes until game time. I'm just looking over at the Angels side. There's a lot of fans lined up for autographs. They're probably waiting to see Trout. I don't think he's gonna come out there early because he's not in the starting lineup. But one thing I do want to check out over there, in fact, you know what? We'll change it up. We will go over to the left field foul line. I want to take another look at that massive protective netting. I talked briefly about it yesterday, said I would show it in one of the next 2 videos. Well, today's the day, so let's go take a look.
including a 2-hit performance and his 16th home run last night. First baseman Jose Abreu picked up his 107th RBI of the season.
Here it is, the most extensive netting in Major League Baseball, and I absolutely hate it. I do think there should be netting behind the dugouts, and it can certainly be argued that the netting should protect the seats at least part of the way down the lines. But to have it completely blocking the seats all the way down to the foul pole is excessive. Fan safety is not just important, it's essential. But at what point do we draw the line? If a few fans happen to get hit by home run balls, are we going to have netting blocking the bleachers as well? Finding the right balance between having fun and staying safe is tricky, but in my opinion, having netting all the way down the foul lines ruins the fan experience. Interacting with players and getting autographs makes this sport come alive, especially for kids, and now that's nearly impossible in many places here. That said, you can still get baseballs thrown over the netting, as I demonstrated just before the game. Yolmer Sanchez chucked one to me deep in the seats after he finished playing catch with Tim Anderson. That was my 3rd baseball of the day, and then when the White Sox players ran out and took the field, I hurried out to left field. Once again, as you can see, the bleachers are packed, so I'm questioning my decision to stay out here all game. But Albert Pujols is batting 5th in the lineup, and whenever he hits, this seems like the place to be. So the game is underway. We'll see what happens from here. lots of action early on tonight. Both teams scored 2 runs in the first inning, and the Angels put up a 5 spot in the third, including a 3-run opposite field homer by Shohei Ohtani. A seriously impressive blast that went to straightaway left field about 10 rows back. That dude is seriously a freak of nature. Now in the middle innings, my videographer Chris went up to the upper deck on his own, wandered around, and got some really cool shots while I stayed down below in the bleachers. And as you can see, he's back in the bleachers now, obviously, filming this. The Angels are on top 7-4. This place is clearing out a bit, and I gotta introduce you guys to some very important people. This man right here is a living legend. If you guys have seen my book, The Baseball, this guy is featured late in the book. There's a whole section called the Top 10 Ball Hawks of All Time. He's one of them, Rich Berkey. What's up?
What's going on?
You want to tell everybody how many lifetime game home run balls you've gotten? You got to speak up so they can hear you.
180 game home runs.
That's Major League home runs, 180. That is unbelievable. And he got his 4,000th baseball recently, so this guy is seriously legit one of the original pioneers of this hobby of ball hawking, so always great to see him. And these guys in the back, if you remember the Watch with Zack game that I did recently at Wrigley Field, well, we got Kyle and Connor, the brothers on either end, and their friend Dayton in the middle. They're all teammates, future major leaguers, like I think I mentioned in the last video that I did with them. So that's right, there's their team. So just a really fun night here. Look at this, home run. If I turned around, it would have been right there. Unreal. Well, just as I was saying that there wasn't much action here, had my chance, and maybe if I hadn't moved down a few rows, might have had a play on that. But anyway, there you have it. You never know when a baseball is going to fly your way. Scoring game tonight at Guaranteed Rate Field, and the Angels held on for an 8-7 win. There were 3 home runs, and I came close to catching 2 of them, including Jose Abreu's 30th of the season. It's always fun to have a chance, but it was really frustrating to come up short on both of them. And you know what else was frustrating? Seeing Mike Trout come to bat in the 9th inning and get intentionally walked. But that's a good sign that his injury is nothing serious. And as for me, I got 3 baseballs today. Not a huge total, but I'll take it. 3 is better than nothing, right? My lifetime total now, including those baseballs I gave away early, is 11,053. And just a good time overall, hanging out with some old friends, meeting a whole bunch of people over the course of the day who were really chill. Security here, also pretty chill, so give them a thumbs up for that. Again, I just wish that this stadium opened more than 90 minutes early, because if it did, this would definitely be one of my top destinations. I am looking forward to coming back here tomorrow. 3 games in a row at this place. I usually don't come here quite that often, so just soaking it in, making the most of it. Hopefully Trout is in the starting lineup tomorrow. I think it might rain. That might actually be good. Maybe the crowd won't be too big out here and I'll actually catch a home run. Anyway, I'm out of here for right now. Thank you guys for watching.